Hello and welcome to another video. This is going to be a completely different video to the racing one that I did just before. I'm looking at the new silenced sniper that is in the game. Recently added in, it was yesterday. I've used it a couple times in games. The footage is a bit grainy, so I'm not going to use it, so I've decided to come into a creative mode and kind of just have a look at it. Now, it's great. I really like it. I mean, it doesn't body for 150, hits 100, which is great. I think it's like 105 or whatever bodies, and then it's still the one-shot headshot, of course. It's really quiet. So, like, here's the sound. That's weirdly satisfying. It's like a little laser beam, a little tiny fart just. Ah. There it goes. Juicy. It's great. Now, in a game, if you shoot this, say, from me to this guy, or me to this guy just over here, they're gonna hear you, but just a teeny tiny bit. Really not much at all. Sometimes, and like they probably won't be able to pinpoint where you are. Now, if they're any further, like the third guy or whatever, they're probably not even going to hear you shoot. Which is great. I like a good, hey, let's scoot around and let's not build to give away things, kind of just like do a bit of a PUBG move, something like that, scoot around, go for some. But, my main thing that I really do not like about this gun and all other silenced weapons in Fortnite is if I hit them, boom, hit them from a body like that, even if they couldn't hear where it was coming from, they're gonna get the directional ping towards where I am. So you still have to be careful about bodying people who will be able to get you back, because I used it in a game and one of the first games I'm using it, bowed one across, thought I was getting the headshot, hit someone in the chest. I had no cover, barely any health, and just got deagled. So you gotta be wary of that. Now that we talked about damage, so to reiterate, 100 body, 200 head. I think it's like 230 something for the head. We set up this little course here on a creative map. Now, bear in mind, none of these get headshotted. I tested this earlier, so if you're saying, oh, you're never headshotting, they just don't for some reason. And the drop off isn't bad at all. Like, I feel like it's better than the normal bolt. Like back when there was like legendary bolts, I feel like the drop off isn't as bad. I've only been using this a bit, and I'm a bit out of practice with the bolts, but it is pretty much the same, if not like a little bit better. And because we can't get any of these guys to spawn past a certain distance, even though we have render distance on Epic, we got these bad boys up there to shoot at. Now this is where the drop off starts to make a big difference. So quite far away, maybe a bit higher. If we're in there, you're talking about almost the big line drop off. Try it again, we'll try it on top of this tree here. So if we go maybe a bit further. See? No, it's not even that much. Not even that much. It's gonna be like this. Maybe? A bit more. See, it's not bad. But I use this against people who aren't very good in a game of duos. And it allowed me to take one of them out without them knowing where I was. And then he couldn't give information to his partner as to where I was exactly. And that's where I think this really pays off. Because especially like in the late games, I mean, you're going to want the heavy sniper for like getting that 150 body, but if you're going to play a bit slower and be like, oh yeah, maybe you don't want to build. You don't want to build. You want to play a bit safe, you don't have that many meds, you don't want to like make it real obvious where you are. Picking up the sniper might be a great idea for you. But use it. It's super fun. Super satisfying to shoot. Sounds great. And when you have that, like, when you have this sound here, ooh, followed by the dink when it hits a headshot. Oh, never been so satisfied in a game of Fortnite than that moment. So good. Give me one of these. I was give a bit of that. So my verdict for this silent sniper is a is pretty big.
Wow!
Wow out of 10. If I had to make a decision. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If there's any new weapons, I'll sure to do a quick video on it, just like look it through. But I'll be streaming a lot more frequently. Still trying to sort out my quality and the bitrate, stuff like that, because my internet provider is being a bit rubbish. So I'm trying to sort that out. But anyway, appreciate the watching it, and enjoy your games of Fortnite. Bye.